We'll start recording. I really, I don't know whose idea was to do this episode Sunday at fucking 3 o'clock. This is gonna be a quick episode. I'm doing fucking 2 hours, not in a million years. I'm watching the fucking Knicks game right now, man, and I don't know. It's not looking good right now.
True, true.
Come on, man. Dude, that's the first good call the Knicks have gotten. I don't want to be I don't want to blame the refs or anything. Like I heard, they're already chanting "F the refs" at MSG. That's not the reason they're losing. They can't make a three.
Yo,
Come on, RJ. Come on, RJ. Come on, RJ. Come on, man. Get in there. What's up? I'm listening. I'm listening. I'm just like watching this. A really big game. Oh, they're gonna call a foul on Grimes. Yeah, what's up?
what up?
You were about to say something.
I forget.
Wow. Okay. You're like, yo, nah, I forget. It's whatever.
I don't know. It obviously wasn't important. I don't remember what the fuck it was. It was probably something stupid.
I'm so happy that we got all those arguable episodes done for like the
Dude,
next like 2.5 months.
Yeah, that was a good one.
That was a good idea.
Banged a bunch out.
I came up with every idea.
You did. Except for hot dog versus hamburger, but that was only one of the like 10.
I feel like, was that your idea? It wasn't.
It was.
How?
It's on recording. Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. It is. It was my idea.
So I was talking with
anyone
my buddies.
listening. Just go back. You'll hear me say it was my idea.
I was talking with my buddies about cookouts, and then I wrote it. It was like the only one I had.
Dude, the weather.
I had,
speaking of cookouts, the weather over here has been terrible.
Yeah, same here. It's been fucking.
Oh,
cold
we
as
fucking
fuck.
on the RJ Barrett bed tonight. What's up? Come on, man. I'm sorry. Again, this is my fault. This was a scheduling error.
Yeah, it's all good. I don't give a fuck.
I thought for sure this was going to be Game 7 tonight, Cavs versus Knicks. I did not know that this would be Game 1 of the Miami. Oh, come on, get a rebound. The Knicks are hacking and whacking now. Oh my god. This is such a tough game. Dude, people they were annoying when talking about this. They're like, oh, you're so lucky Miami beat the Bucks. It's like, dude, Miami's a problem. You have no idea what's going on.
No, I don't.
You just got your little Rubik's Cube and you're in the corner.
I'll see sports shit every now and again on Twitter, and I'll just have no idea what people are talking about.
Well,
I can't tell if I can't tell if people like hate or love LeBron James.
both.
True.
Yeah. There's
I'll
like,
always see posts of him and people are like, "Look at him saying this ridiculous shit," but I don't know if they're saying that in terms of like he's the GOAT, so he can say it, or like they're clowning on. I can't tell.
both. It's kind of weird. Like, I mean, he's just one of those guys where like, there's no in between. People either really like him or really hate him.
Mm.
I don't
He
know.
seems to say some wild shit though,
Yeah, but you know,
like in a good way. Like he seems like funny, kind of.
yeah, I think it's one of those things where it's like, so like he is one of the most popular athletes in the world. So when like you're the most popular athlete in the world, you're gonna have more cameras and microphones in front of you, way more often.
Mm.
Like no one cares about the 10th man in the rotation for the Boston Celtics, you know.
Yeah.
So like, even if that person says something, they're gonna be like, yeah, we don't like that guy could like come in with like a Hitler uniform on or whatever, be like, ah man, all right, we're gonna have to suspend you for a couple of games, but you know, just shut up.
There's some fat guy that's like talking about the Knicks.
Where?
I like searched YouTube to see if the game, like YouTube actually streamed the game, but it's just some fat dude like I guess he can't show it, so he's just like talking about it.
All right, that's what I want to watch.
Yeah, it's like a fat guy with a beard, like play by play.
Come on,
Knicks
Barrett.
now
Come on,
by
Barrett.
sports.
Come on, Barrett. And okay, good. They didn't give him a foul. All right, this game's over. This game's over. I mean, Knicks are real. They are like, they're kind of like pressing. You can tell they're pressing. Like they're, in and out. Like the Knicks are begging for a foul on each possession. It's like, come on, you guys have to make a three, but like you have to get the ball in the fucking basket. Don't rely on the refs to dig you out of this hole, man. They're obviously not going to.
Yeah, this is unreal. NBA is streaming the live scoreboard.
Just the scoreboard.
Just the scoreboard.
The balls.
Presented by Google Pixel.
Oh,
like, what the fuck?
It's actually got a fucking ad.
That's insane.
Oh, lo and behold, the Yankee game might as well be over already because they're losing 4-0. It's fucking crazy.
Yeah, it must suck to be into New York sports. You guys fucking suck dick.
I'm sure like you're hearing from a lot of people around your neck of the woods, all the Boston shit, right?
Yeah, it's something about Bruins.
Oh, well, that's right. That's way bigger. Well, yeah, because the Celtics, they won their series. Yeah. My fucking headphones.
Wait, the Celtics won?
Today is just the.
I didn't know the Celtics won. I didn't hear shit about. No one I really knows into fucking basketball though.
True. You got.
What, they won the champions?
The champions. They won the series against the Hawks.
What's that mean?
I mean, if they go in the next round. Celtics. When's their game?
Like it's like the playoffs or something?
Yeah, so they're going to be in the conference semis, and they're playing the Sixers, so they're playing Philly.
Oh, okay.
That's tomorrow. That first game is tomorrow for them.
I'm sure I will hear about it if they like end up winning the whole thing.
Especially, oh yeah, because I remember you saying, "Oh no, who opened?"
But I heard some of the Bruins. Apparently, the Bruins are doing really good.
No, they are not.
Oh, they're not.
They were doing really good in the regular season, and now, Florida Panthers got it to a game 7 in the first round. So this could be one of those things where like a team that wins the President's Cup doesn't make it out of the first round again.
Oh, okay.
I don't know a ton about hockey though, so like.
Aren't they really good though? Aren't the Bruins like one of the best teams?
Yeah, the President's Cup means you had the best regular season.
No, I mean in general though, like of all time. Don't the
yeah,
Bruins
yeah.
have like records and shit?
They've historically been a great team. I again, I don't know much about hockey compared to the other shit, so I'm not gonna be able to help you out a lot with that. But
Hockey's kind of boring.
I'm starting to get into it a little bit more, probably because like the Devils and Rangers are playing, and that game 7's tomorrow. That's been a really interesting. That has been such a weird series, man. Where it's like the first 2 games were at New Jersey, and the Rangers won both. Then the next 2 games were at New York at Madison Square Garden, and the Devils win both. And you're like, all right, I guess only the away team's winning. Then it goes back to New Jersey, and the Devils like, nope, we're winning this again. And it's like, all right, I guess the Devils are going to just fucking win this. And then the Rangers, they pushed it to a game 7, but like they did it in very convincing fashion. Like they borderline blew them out. So it's been a really odd series. So I don't even know how game 7's going to go. I wouldn't be surprised if like one team wins like 5-1 or 6-2 or something.
Oh shit, yeah. Well, it says here, I don't know how accurate this thing is. It says Boston Bruins have the most win or the second most wins of all time.
Oh,
And
in NHL
Montreal.
history?
Yeah, and Montreal Canadiens, which makes sense, has the first.
That must mean that the Bruins are... There's like a big deal in hockey, I guess, the original 6. There's like 6 original teams. So I would assume then the Bruins are one of the original 6.
Oh, okay. So that's not fair to them. Because they've played more, right?
Oh, Mitchell with I guess so. I don't know. I don't know if like another 6 teams came about like just, one season afterwards,
Well, because now that you say that, there's the top 6 have like way more
Who are the top? Like, can you name the top 6 teams? And I might be able to be like, yeah.
They are the Montreal Canadiens, the Bruins, the Toronto Maple Leafs, Detroit Red Wings, New York Rangers, Chicago Blackhawks. Philadelphia Flyers is the 7th.
Are the Flyers way off? That's
The
a
Flyers
goal,
are
10.
like- The Flyers are like 2,000 down.
Yeah, you know, those 6 teams, they do sound like Toronto sounds like an original. I always get confused if the Rangers are an original or not. I think they are, and that's what people get pissed off where they're an original. I think they only have one Stanley Cup. I know they won in 94. They might have won one other one. Or that
Oh, yes.
might be
See,
the
because
other
these top 6 teams, their games played are all in the 6,000s, and then everyone else is in the 4,000s.
one. Okay, those are original. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so this doesn't mean shit then. Of course they have more wins. They've played fucking double the games.
It's like that. Remember Ed was showing us the Twitter like thing that was going around where it's like capitalist country says like unskilled labor is a myth or something like that. And it's a guy packing in those water jugs, and then you're like, well, yeah, if I did that for 8 hours a day, I'd be able to fucking pack them like that too.
I know. I mean, I always respect like those videos where it shows someone doing the job insanely, but it's at the same time, it's like, yeah, it's like anyone could do that.
I'm gonna be a dick, dude. So like, when I see those videos, it's on Snapchat, and I watch them, and every time I see those videos, I'm like, yeah, we have machines in America that do that already. Like, I always, it's like some dude like in fucking
Back in a box,
Zimbabwe or something, India, and like he's like peeling a coconut with a spike, and I'm like, yeah, dude, like his whole day or like his whole year can be done in an hour in a machine here in America. Like I don't like this thing. And then like I gotta sit through like 80 ads just to watch the next clip. It's like, no, this doesn't impress me.
It's still true though.
Like it will be like there was another one where it's like, oh, look at this girl. She's got this like rotating thing to get all the cobs or whatever off corn, and it's just like she's doing it by hand one by one, and I'm like, yeah, not in a million years is that efficient. There's no efficiency here. It's just a lady who's grinding like insanely like with her job because, well, they don't have the machinery that we do.
Yeah, they don't have a giant tractor that can do fucking 17,000 a minute.
Yeah, so when I watch this, it's just like it's what I just struggle with. Like, all right, cool. Like, I feel like we like, I don't know. That'd be like, look at this guy on fucking the Garden State Parkway riding his bike to work. It's like, why?
Yeah.
This fucking car's going like 80 miles per hour. Get off the fucking road, dude. All right, the Knicks are down by 3. Dude, this is the longest fourth quarter ever. There's still 5 minutes in this game, and people are biting their nails like there's 50 seconds. This is crazy. Butler's about to go in. Oh, come on, man. You can't call like, all right. Oh, no. Don't tell me Butler's hurt. Don't tell me he's hurt. Ah, shit. Yeah, Spolster just I think he just turned his ankle. What shoes is he wearing? Those are like some interesting purplish pink. Oh, ooh. Oh, fuck. Heart. Fucking got him on the ankle. That sucks. Yeah, that's... Damn. You know, you could say something, Jem, while I'm distracted.
What?
Never mind.
Wait, not in a million years. Am I gonna talk to myself?
Did you hate to present as a kid in school?
Oh yeah, dude.
Did you get nervous when you were up there, like,
oh, dude,
the solar system?
It's so weird because like I was a classic like class clown, so I would always like say shit out loud and like make the whole class laugh, like, and I had no problem doing that. But for some reason, if I had to get up and do like a serious presentation, yeah, dude, the whole time sitting there, I'd be like fucking sweating, like, don't pick me.
Did you ever have to do a presentation in that class where that like teacher got really upset with you not standing for the national anthem?
No, thankfully that was chemistry.
Oh, okay. There's not a lot of presentations for chem.
So we did a lot of labs, like group labs, but no, not. Thank God I didn't have
He was a
to.
chem teacher? That's actually surprising.
Yeah, I mean it's fucking high school's CP2 chemistry. It wasn't anything crazy.
My fault.
Like,
All right, we're going to put baking soda with some vinegar.
yeah,
We're going to make a volcano.
he was like staring at cheerleaders' asses, and he'd like come in and be like, "Oh, the fucking salt is sodium chloride."
Don't put it
All
on the
right.
slug.
Yeah. I put this solution in that. Bunsen burners, beakers. All right, we're out.
When you did that, the whole national anthem thing, is it national anthem? Or, no, I always, Pledge of Allegiance.
Yeah.
When you sat down for that, did you start like a revolution? Did other kids also go, yeah, you know what, fuck it, I'm not going to stand for this either?
No, but everyone loved me. like, like everyone kind of already like in that class thought I was funny because I was like newly in there. But after that, they all like so many kids came. Dude, that was fucking hilarious, man. Fucking that guy fucking sucks.
Was there one kid that came up to you, was like, you really should stand for the anthem?
No, not one.
That gave you a little hope.
I mean, you gotta think that, dude, this is like '07, you know, or somewhere around there, '07, '08. Like, no one wanted to stand for that thing.
Why? What was going on?
Because it's fucking gay. Like, who wants to stand for the
yeah,
fucking
but what
anthem
does
every day?
07 and 08 have to do with it?
Oh, because it's like, it's not like this was the '70s, you know? Like, where everyone just did it. It's like,
And it wasn't
everyone
like
knew it
right
was
after
stupid.
9/11 or anything. Oh, shit. So Butler...
Right, yeah. It wasn't really a patriotic time anymore.
Dude, Butler's like walking right now on his feet. And the fucking...
I don't even, who the fuck's Butler?
Jimmy Butler is like one of the better players in the NBA. And all of us...
No, he's not.
Okay, never mind.
No, he's not.
What does that
Jimmy,
even mean?
oh, it sounded white. I was like, no way. He's
Actually,
a black guy.
No, there was a... What was the kid's name from BYU?
Jimmy Butler. What was this guy adopted?
Wow.
That's the whitest name I've ever heard.
Shit, so he's going to stay in the game, which sucks.
There's no way this guy is good.
Jimmy Butler?
He has a headband on.
What are we doing here?
He has a fucking
What are
headband.
we doing here?
He's wearing a do-rag, dude.
What does that mean? Wait.
Oh, no, that's a headband.
Shit. I mean, I'm happy he's not hurt. I am.
Oh, no, I never saw
I
Michael
gotta
Jordan
admit,
wearing a headband.
Part of me was like, okay, well, now the Knicks have a chance. Shit. This sucks.
Yeah, Michael Jordan. I can't find one picture with Michael Jordan wearing a headband. I love how a picture of Michael B. Jordan comes up. It's like, how dare you?
You know which Jordan I meant.
Yeah, what the fuck are we doing?
Well, to be fair, it's based on your like past search history. How is that not an and one? And you don't look up that many sport like people, so that kind of makes sense.
Yeah.
Like, whose dick do I have to suck to get an and one? I understand, like, you can't have the refs like choose this game for you, but man, and
What is
get the
that?
rebound! No, come on, man, dude, you had it.
That's Shane Gillis said that in a joke. What does that mean again?
What?
He said it looked like a fucking and one
and they're
mixtape.
Oh, and one mixtape. Well, that's actually like a thing, but and one in basketball means you made the basket, but you're also fouled on the play, so you get to go to the free throw line for an and one for one free throw, jump ball.
Oh, it's like an and?
Yeah, like and one.
Oh, I thought it was AM.
Oh, and
AM
one. No,
I thought he said.
I
yeah,
thought you were
AM
into
one.
rap. You don't know the and one mixtape?
No.
Oh,
And one mixtape. Well, it was like an old school.
that's pretty old school. Yeah.
Yeah, I wasn't into rap. I mean, I wasn't fucking. Oh, it was a basketball mixtape. Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah. After what you just said, anything after that in terms of knowledge about the mixtape, I have no idea. All right, it's a 6-point game. There's 4 minutes left. Miami's got the ball. I mean, I don't even know what to say. Like, the Knicks have to score threes at this point because they really cannot. Dude, all right. Like, I understand. All right, I'm not even going to get with the refs thing. Oh, that's a block and a half. Yeah, this game's not looking really good right now. Come on, guys. The Knicks kind of are playing as if like they're defeated almost, as if like they know that they're not going to get help. Come on, man.
You ever watch those channels where the dudes will fucking go do food challenges?
Food challenges?
Yeah.
They'll walk into to watch food challenges? I don't get it.
No, they'll do food challenges. Like they go around the country or the world and like go to restaurants that have like crazy food challenges and they'll like eat them.
Well, that was a thing. Man vs. Food used to do that on like True TV or whatever.
Man versus food, he says.
Yeah, this game. I know there's 3 minutes left, and this is such a like defeatist thing to say, but this game's over. You can like the Knicks are checked out. They're fighting. They're battling with the refs right now. They're not even like mentally in this game. So, whatever. You do anything this week, or did you just mow lawns and watch video games?
Watch video games, he says.
Well, don't you watch streamers play video games still?
No.
No, you just play them.
Yeah.
All right. So, did you mow lawns and play video games
I play them sometimes.
from time to time?
Not so much that nowadays, but I did. Yeah, I played with my buddy the other night.
Nice. What you guys play?
We played a bunch. Grounded, fucking
What's that?
Overwatch.
I know Overwatch.
Grounded's like Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. Like you're in like a backyard as like a tiny little kid.
Oh, this looks, dude. Why am I not playing this all the time? This looks like the funnest game of all time.
It really is. The spiders are terrifying though.
Why?
Because you're tiny, so the spiders are fucking gigantic, dude. And I hate. Oh my god, it's so scary. When you just see the silhouette of those legs crawling.
You're like a little kid, dude. This is a kid's game. I'm looking at the graphics. This is totally for kids.
Yeah. I mean, aren't all games?
I mean, it's cool if you play it. I'm just saying, like, it was definitely like made for kids, but it's cool if adults play it too.
Yeah, I never get that argument though, because like people say that about movies, like, oh, it's kids. It's like, yeah, but adults made it.
Yeah, but I'm not making an argument. I'm just saying it's a kids game.
I mean, it's just a game. It's a kids, adults.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, there's no like blood or swearing. It's probably rated E.
Yeah, because everyone's
if they even rate
like kids.
Although I will say, if I was a kid when this came out, I'd probably be too scared to play it.
Yeah, this game.
The spiders are fucking terrifying.
This game's dead on arrival. I don't know, man. I knew this was gonna be a tough series. I mean, Randall has to be healthy for them to win because as much as everyone loves Obi Toppin, it's like, dude, like you can see that he looks lost on the court still. He can shoot threes. Like that's about it, and he's not even that consistent with it. Quickly's been terrible the entire playoff run. Barrett's been great since game 2 of the Cavs series. Brunson is a little inefficient today. Hart didn't do a lot today. They gotta make threes. They didn't make any fucking threes. So what other games besides Grounded and Overwatch are you playing?
Basketball.
You were playing a basketball video game?
Yeah. It's for kids, so I was like, I'll play it. Throw a ball into a hoop.
Basketball is for kids when you get like the fucking like the little plastic one, like the little plastic hoop. That's only 3 feet off the ground, and you just like see a 4-year-old like, yeah.
I mean, I gotta admit, I haven't played basketball since I was like, actually, I might have been like 18, 19. It was fun though. I always jammed my fucking finger though. You ever do that? Where you throw put the basketball in and it bounces off the rim and it hits your fucking middle finger and like it feels like someone fucking broke it for 2 days.
It feels like someone grabbed it and just started hitting it with the hammer.
I remember just shaking my hand and walking off the court, like trying to like play it off, like I was like, oh no, I'm gonna take a break. In my head, I was like, oh.
Do you have any thing with a basketball or a football? Football and like basketball happened more often, but football was the worst because it would be like on like someone like bulleted the ball and then like it just hits your middle finger and you're just like, oh, it looks like I don't have a hand anymore because it just exploded. And this pain is so intense. Man, oh man. Oh, how the stars have fallen. This Knicks team. Man. I'm just so pissed at everyone. Oh, it's going to be an easy series now. I'm like, no, it's not. Miami's really good. Ain't. That's why they beat Milwaukee. This game's almost over. I'll turn it off soon.
No, it ain't.
There's just a minute 21 left.
No,
I'm actually almost happy that the Yankees are getting killed because now I don't have to like pay attention to their fucking shit. I'm done with that fucking Cortez too. I'm so tired of it. The whole him waddling on the mound. It's like, dude, like, all right, like, can you give me 6 innings? Can you give me lower than a 3 ERA? Like, what are we doing here?
Have you seen that video where there's like a cat on like a fucking motorized hang glider?
You better send.
It's just like,
wait, can we watch that when this game's over together?
Yeah, I've seen it before.
I've seen it where the cat like he sneaks up into the thing, and then the dude's like, "Yo, it's a fucking cat!" And
they're like flying over fucking just the air, and all of a sudden the cat comes crawling like the most scared looking cat.
Well, yeah, dude, he's in the fucking sky. He wasn't supposed to be there.
They land though, and they fucking save it.
But like, dude, imagine like. That whole whatever couple minutes, like that cat must have
scarred
been.
for life.
Yeah. He can tell all his other cat friends, like, "Yo, dude, I was in the sky." I have seen that. I thought for a second like they hooked up a cat to like a hang glider and like they had him hang glide.
Oh no, that'd be cool.
The cat's just smoking a cigarette. Oh, it's just me and you, huh?
Me and you, eh?
It's me and you, eh? You got any got any other podcast ideas for yourself, or are you gonna do anything, or are you just done with all that shit?
Yeah, no, I'm good.
Didn't you say you were gonna make like a cat video channel at one point?
Yeah, that was a joke though. But no, that podcast, like I made the art and I went through the rigmarole, and then I tried a few trials, and I was just like, I don't want it. This isn't fun for me. So,
how long?
Which is why I wanted to try it, because I wanted to see. I was like, in my head, this seems fun, but in the actual practice of having to like wrangle people together and like come up with shit,
that's the most work part. Like, obviously like you're supposed to put in that work, and then eventually it gets popular where people want to come on your show, so you don't have to do all that work. But like,
right.
I guess, you know what? Call me lazy. I don't want to.
Yeah,
I'm not trying to grind it. Like to, you know.
It'd be one thing if it was just me, but like, dude, it took me like 3 weeks to finally get like T-Tac and Ed and everyone together, and then they were like kids in the back of the class just throwing paper at I was just like, all right, dude, this isn't gonna work. It's just. If I was gonna do something like that, I'd do it just by myself.
You're talking about the one where it was like gonna be people arguing. Oh yeah, debated or whatever.
Yeah, it was like a longer form version of Arguable.
True.
Which
I like Arguable.
Was gay. Yeah, Arguable is way better.
Arguable seems fun.
Like I'm working right now on like a YouTube thing.
Oh, you are.
But it's just for me. Like I'm the only person involved, so. It's not like it's something that I can do and it's fun for me, and it's not like having to rely on other people is just fucking annoying. Like you're cool because you usually show and like stuff, but with Ed and T, dealing with them, it was like, what the fuck am I doing, dude?
Yeah, you gotta find different people in your life where it works.
Yeah, like you were saying that the other week where you're like, I have a problem like linking up with unreliable people. that's what it was. Mainly.
Yeah, man, you gotta fucking. Like, if that's not the type of life you want to live, then you got to weed that shit out.
Yeah, that shit's crazy.
So wait, what's this YouTube thing that you're planning?
It's just like Minecraft based. doing like a build channel, and there's no vocals, so it's easy. It's just a lot of I gotta come up with builds, which I have a few, and then I gotta come up with like about 20 is my goal, and then I gotta do them, film it, edit it, and then just kind of do. I already know what I'm doing for thumbnails and shit, and then yeah, that's gonna probably by the end of the year I should be launching it, but I'm gonna do it in every language because there's no vocals, so I just gotta get people like who can translate the text. And yeah, I've been having a lot of fun with it though. It's been like I've been trying to play less video games and like just black off less, so it's been fun.
So when you say a build, like I guess when you build something in Minecraft, so how does every build take a specific amount of time, or like can it range from like 20 minutes to 2 hours?
Yeah, one of them took me like a few days, but then another one took me like literally 2 hours. So
Damn
it just
days.
kind of depends. Yeah, one of them was like really, because it's creative. It's like building with Legos and shit. You kind of gotta like come up with the thing yourself, and like sometimes you build shit and it doesn't work. I don't know. The creative part of it is the worst part I'm at. Like I like it, but it's a lot of work.
And then if like a build takes a couple days, how long is the actual video?
So I cut it down a lot. So it'll be around even my longest build will probably be like 15 minutes.
Oh, like a 15
Maybe
minute video?
20.
Oh, that's nothing. Is that
It's
like
nothing.
But now that doesn't sound like anything new. Do other YouTubers do
No.
this?
There's a few. Well, it's a giant genre, and it's a really there's a giant audience for it. Like from the shit I've been researching, like there's more audience than there is. Like there's more demand than there is supply.
Oh wow.
But there's there's a few that do it the way I want to do it that I've seen, and I'm like I want to do it like that. I don't want to talk. I want to have like it's more like ASMR almost, but. Yeah, I'm actually like I think it could do decently well, but even if it doesn't, it's just I enjoy doing it. So
Now, if you're not going to talk, what's the audio going to be like?
it's like music. So whatever, like when I'm doing a jungle one, I have the music all laid out. I like bought like a yeah, I bought like a copyright free website like pass thing, so I have like a ton of different themed music.
Dude, like the
sounds really
tools
good.
that you're using to build this stuff, do they make sounds too?
Yes, yeah. When you place blocks and everything, it's all like it's very like I'm not into ASMR, but if for people who are, they love that shit.
And the Knicks just lost, and game over. Okay, fine.
Well, you knew that was happening.
Everyone, you can all go home now. It's just the worst. Just the worst. Sick of this fucking team. I'll just have the Yankees.
But it's
game
cool
in the
though, because
background.
I already know how to do everything. Like that's the cool thing about this. I didn't have to learn one thing. I already know how to edit. I already know how to play Minecraft and use the UI. I already know how to like title and thumbnail. So it's been easy. I'm sure for some people it'd be really hard, but I don't know. Oddly enough, I've done a lot of the shit that I'm doing.
True. And then what's the name of the channel going to be?
Well, I'll keep that to myself for a little while.
Oh yeah, because someone's really listening to this show, and they're gonna. Oh my god, did you really get called out at home? I'm sorry. I don't know why I'm like actually watching another sporting event right now. Again, Sunday was the worst. I might as well fucking schedule this for the Super Bowl or something. It's so never again. Our next episode will be like tomorrow or whatever. I don't even know. Actually, I can't do tomorrow. I'm going to the bar with my buddy to watch the Devils game.
The Devils.
The Devils and the Rangers.
Do you have anything like the YouTube thing or hobby type shit?
No, I don't want to do anything gay like that. I did the YouTube thing. I already I upload these episodes. Oh, there's a podcast I was thinking about making, but then I'd have 3 unsuccessful podcasts, and I'm like, man, that has to be a new level. Like, that has to be a record. Like they just keep churning out shit. That's like remember those like VH1 or like MTV2 shows where it's like those really hacky comedians, and they're like
Yeah.
top ten dumbest criminals, and like it's just like wow, like, and it's always Dan Bonaducci and like six other failed comedians or like some I think Bill Burr actually did a couple of those. So like
Andrew Schultz.
yeah, just like yeah. Schultz did it too. Yeah. or like what was that? I think it was like Guy Code. That was a show or something.
Yeah.
Just like the most unfunniest like people. It blows my mind like how much unfunny content there is. But it's just like how many of those shows do you have to keep churning out till you realize, yeah, maybe people don't want to watch it. Like,
Yeah.
and actually, like, at what point do you all like, if you're the CEO, do you take everyone in one room and you go to everyone? It's like, hey guys, do any of you even think this is funny? Like, who thought? Like, no one thinks this is funny. No one's watching. Why? Who thought? Like, how are these ideas being created?
Well, content back then was a lot different because people couldn't really choose what they wanted to watch, so you were just catching people on just bored watching TV. So you just had to keep them long enough to stay through the commercial break, you know?
True. Maybe it was like, hey, I know what you just saw was shit, but after the commercials, it's gonna get better. Like, it's a guarantee. It can't get worse.
That's why they had the I forget the name. What's the name for those? There was a name for them, like the end cards or something. Like when we get back, they'd always show like a preview, you know.
Oh, we'll be right back.
Next on Guy Code. Wait till you see this video.
Yeah, and it always sounds way better than like there's music, there's like 9 transitions for like there's like 18 frames for like a 2-second transition into the commercial or something.
They'll show the hot girl, they'll show the same clip of Andrew Schultz like getting out of the chair and running around the room like it's like all right.
Snapchat does that actually. Snapchat's like huge with that shit.
Well, yeah, Snapchat's like old.
There's two things that show up on my Snapchat feed that are like 100% clickbait. There's this thing called Grandma's House where it's like, watch this. It's either watch this wacky grandma or watch this wacky midget or watch this wacky hot girl do something that's kind of, it's like, it's the most, dude, like it's the most like, wow, this is sad. And then there's another one where I don't know like what it is, but it's like this fucking like short fucking Mexican dude. He's like 5'2", and he'll just like do things to people in public, but like it seems so staged. And like even if it's not, it's like actually the fact that it is staged makes it even more depressing because it's like that's the best you could do, huh? Like you got a script and everything, and so do all the people around you, and that's the best you can do. This is. Snapchat's brutal with that shit, dude. I get why, like Snapchat, like the way
it's dead.
Well, the reason it is dying. I'm almost like done with it too. But like the reason I would use it is to message people and like to post shit on stories and stuff. But the other 90% of Snapchat, like I get it, they're trying to be more than that so they can somehow pump advertisements into things. But no one, like I'm not watching it. Someone must be, but I'm not.
Everyone's like, oh, we need to do what TikTok's doing.
Yeah, and then people are like, we got to ban. Oh, dude, the banning of TikTok, like, until I die, people will always find a reason to blame something for how shitty their kids are.
Yeah, I know.
I like saw these things keep popping up on my on Twitter when I go on there, where it'll be like 13-year-old kid dead after doing TikTok challenge. It's like. Yeah, how about bad parent gave their kid a phone?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, it should always just be kid with bad parents dies. Like that's all the headline should ever be.
He's 13, so he's automatically retarded, does a retarded thing. It's like, yeah, that's what happened. That's what happened.
What scares me is there's the adults who get behind that. Where it's like, dude, you've lived through MTV, you've lived through fucking the internet, YouTube, you've lived through all this shit, and you're still like blaming it on one specific. It's like no. They blamed MTV the same way they're blaming fucking TikTok, dude. It's bad parenting. It really is.
It's always bad parenting.
Just watch your goddamn kids. How about that?
It's bad parenting. Like, it's what is it? God
forbid you have a hand in raising your own goddamn children. You fucking
No, that's
Lazy
that that
fat
that.
assholes.
Yeah, dude. No one wants to do any work. They just want to they want to pop one out, and they think it's gonna be really easy. They find out it's hard as shit. So they're like, all right, well, I'll just have the TVs and the computers and the schools. I'll have everyone else out for my shitty kid, and then that way, if something happens, they can, instead of blaming it on their kid or them. No, I'm sorry. Instead of blaming it on themselves, they'll just blame it on whatever. Oh, it was the phone's fault. It was the app's fault. It was the TV show's fault. It was the teacher's fault. It's like, no, it's your fault, because you know what, Sarah, you weren't ready for a fucking kid.
Yeah.
And then it's also twofold too, because it's kind of like the same reason why people are like, no, you, to make a living, you got to get a job that you hate for 30 years and work that. It's like, all right, just because you did that with your life doesn't mean I have to. And then it goes with the phones now, where it's like, all right, no, like, you shouldn't be on your phone all the time, and you shouldn't be like because you're gonna do something crazy. It's like, yeah, but you're on your phone all the time, Mom. Like,
yeah, I know.
It's like, fuck you. Like, so basically, it's like parents are like, listen, I'm a piece of shit, but I'm gonna raise you better. It's like, how about you raise your fucking self? Maybe you're not ready for a kid if you can't even control your fucking self.
Yeah, and also don't fucking send your kid to a public school and then complain that it's not a good school. It's like, yeah, well, no shit. You sent your daughter to a free school, you fucking asshole. What'd you think was gonna happen? They can't afford pencils.
They're still using Scantrons.
Yeah.
It's like, dude, look at
They're still using books.
Every
like paperback books.
Dude, look at every other public service in this country. PSE&G, or actually no, I don't even know if PSE or post office, right? Municipalities, cops, what else is there? Free clinics, like every other DMV, classic DMV. Look at all these other publicly funded areas. They all suck. Yeah. They're the worst. You think school is going to be like this? It's supposed to be a place of learning. It's like, you're a retard, lady. Like, you're fucking stupid. Like, look at all, like, dude, how many other, that's like, just, I don't even understand. That's like, you keep shoveling shit with your hand, and you're like, eventually, it's like, no, like, it's still shit.
If they get paid, whether they do a good job or bad job, they're not going to do a good job. Why would they? They're getting paid anyway.
It blows my mind. Blows my fucking, like, if I were to get paid $1 million to sit on my ass, or get paid $1 million to work really hard to help your kids, it's like, yeah, I'm
sitting on my goddamn ass.
I'm getting a Budweiser. I'm getting a fucking, like, you're out of your mind.
Yeah. I can't even imagine being a parent, dude. But if I was, I swear I would not be that fucking, oh, my son's fucking TikTok.
Yeah, dude, it's just like, I don't know. It's weird. And I guess there's other people that are trying to get TikTok made illegal or something. I don't even know how that's even a thing.
I know, but haven't they been saying that for like 5 years, dude?
Have they?
I mean, I remember when Trump was president, they were talking about that. Like, he's going to ban TikTok. And that was like years ago. What's
the reasoning for it, though?
Well, I think because China or so. Well, it to be fair, it is fucking spyware, but
everything's like, spyware.
I know, but it's owned by another country, so it's kind of like people are okay when it's our government spying on us, but like for some reason when it's another one, they're like, holy shit, they're gonna know our fucking interests. It's like, well, they could just ask Google also.
Yeah, really. I like how, like, all of a sudden people are like, I really don't trust the government. It's like, well, I really don't trust the Chinese government more. We gotta ban them.
Yeah, it's like the same shit. But I don't think the TikTok thing was like actually about TikTok though. That's what I heard, at least. I heard it was like the government trying to like just police the internet, which they've been trying to do for years, man. They tried to do that with SOPA. They tried to do that with. They'll get it eventually. A few more generations down the line, like people won't care anymore.
You know what I was watching? Because that reminds me, I was watching. He's a YouTuber I like. His name's Solar Sands. He's pretty good. You ever see the YouTuber Emp Lemon?
Emp?
Yeah.
Lemon.
This guy's so. If you did, this guy's similar.
No.
It's one of those YouTubers where like it'll be a topic that's like there's like no need for a discussion at all. But like
Yeah, you're into these.
He would, he would. But
you're always into these YouTubers who do talk where I'm like, what? Rogue waves.
Yeah. We're like, there's no need for any conversation at all. But it's like, yeah, but let me look at it at a different point of view, and like then it will dig like this, like insane, like just like looking back. It's like, oh, let me look into your soul while I tell you about rogue waves and this one artist who drew like this painting when he was 18, and lo and behold, he's dead. But no,
the Where's Waldo legacy.
Yeah, that was it. Yeah, which one is that? I forget if that's Solar or if that's
Solar. Yeah,
that's Solar. He made a video about AI artwork or whatever, and I know he's not the like first or only like person to talk about this or whatever, but like it's about. It sounded like if I'd have to rewatch the video, which not in a million years because I think it's 40 minutes. It sounded like he was against it, like how it's going to be bad for like art and all that shit. But it's just like, this is just a different, like what I've noticed in my like short life. And I think everyone has noticed that anytime there's some type of technological, like, evolution or whatever, there's a better word, but let's just say evolution or breakthrough, there ain't nothing stopping that, man. It's coming. No. Whether you like it or not, it's going to come. The only thing that stops it to a degree is if people don't think they can make money off of it. And then there's no money to back it. But if there's money that can back something that is for like technological advancement or whatever, it's coming. And yes, it will be at the expense of what you think is creativity, at the expense of what you think is quality, at the expense of anything. If it's technology and there's money to be made, it's like a rogue wave. That thing's coming, man. It's going to sink your battleship. Yeah, there
ain't no stopping it.
Ain't no stopping it.
Embrace it, brother.
There's no stopping downloading music for free on the internet. There's no stopping any people tracking you. There's nothing. It's coming. It's here, and it's going to keep on going.
Yeah, I know that because there's been people complaining about AI for a lot of jobs for a while.
That's the thing that blew my mind too, where it's like AI are now taking artists' jobs away. It's like, and like people in the art world are like really like mad about it. It's like, yeah, you didn't care about the fucking grocery store attendant at the cash register. Yeah, but now because you can't make a doodle of a puppy without an AI taking it, it's like, oh, this is now my life. It's like, yeah, dude, it's been like this for fucking decades.
Yes, I think it's two. I think if it's two things. It's one thing, it's because it has to do with them and people are just self-centered. And the second thing is, I think artists can like sniff their own farts a lot and think like, well, art is this like spiritual, ethereal fucking thing, and it's like now computers are able to do it, and they're just like losing their minds.
Dude, so of course,
like, I think there's more of a science to art than people will admit.
Well, you're right about the artists like sniffing their own ass like that, because like that art mindset, this is
the human experience. It's like, well, I bet it's not.
Yeah, that whole...
I bet a computer's doing it just as good as you know.
Dude, remember the book when we were kids they used to tell us in elementary school? It was the dude that he used to hammer in nails for railroads. And then some dude made a machine that can hammer it in like faster. Yes. And then it was him versus the machine, and like he winded up winning, but then he dies of a heart attack at the... It's like, dude, like this shit's been going on forever, dude.
Yeah, it's the dude like it's the girl like spinning the pot in fucking India, where it's like, yeah, we have machines that do that now.
Yeah, but no artist gave two shits about that fucking woman.
Nope.
Nope.
And by the way, like this, we'll be fine, because like, dude, I'm sure there were people saying like in the horse industry when the cars started coming out, they're like, this is gonna fucking put all of us out of jobs, and it's like, yeah, but then. There's mechanics who have to fix the cars. There's people who have to manufacture the cars. There's people who have to build roads.
It's a revolving once another door, one door closes, another door opens. That's all it is. It's all it is. Like, and listen, by the way, artists, I don't know if you realize this, but if you how about open your eyes that the vast majority of artists that you guys like fucking adore, they didn't become famous until they died. So like for you trying to like make
True.
it like fuck you. Like you think you're supposed to be Rich Van Gogh fucking cut off his ear and died next to a sewer grate before his art was even famous, and like you're supposed to be the guy like, well, I should be in my 20s making millions by now. Fuck you. Go fuck yourself. You're out of your fucking mind, dude.
Artists really can be fucking annoying, man. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, that is.
They do a few commissions and they think they're just fucking a CEO.
Oh,
Like,
well,
dude,
one of the most annoying things.
I already know where you're going and I hate them.
Oh, wait. Please, you say it first, because if it will.
Are you talking about the people on Twitter who like constantly complain about commission people?
I
like,
love you. I love you so much.
Shit?
I
always get DMs. They're asking me for free things. You think just my time's worth? It's like, dude, you do 2 fucking commissions a year. Shut the fuck up. You're not a small business owner. You're not a fucking making moves. You live with your parents and you draw wolves for people.
I love that you knew where I was going. I loved it.
Of course.
Well,
I fucking hate those
well,
guys.
because my main gripe is like, dude, if you know anything about, and I'm not trying to act like I'm like some weird expert about sales or anything, but so this is not like a sales thing. It's more about like, if you know anything about people, they're always going to ask you like, hey, can you do this for free? Before like they start, all right, fine, how much or da. Like that's what, like instead of you negotiating, you decide to like put that person on blast. It's like what, like are you a creative person or are you trying to run like what are you trying to do like with that's like, so wait, someone asked you, hey, can I get this for free? And instead of you going, hey, listen, I understand, but no, that's not what I do. This is my like instead of being, I don't know, this is funny coming from me. Instead of being an adult about it and going, hey, listen, I charge you this. This is what my rate is. I'm not going to go any lower. If that's not good, then I understand, but good luck to you elsewhere. Like instead of doing that, you go on. But that's the thing. A lot of people who are creative, it's 2 worlds. There's like the creative world and there's the business world. Like usually business people aren't creative. That's why they're not playing the guitar. But then the creative people aren't that like business savvy. That so like they get butthurt that someone even, I can't believe you had the gall to ask me this. And then they fucking like lambast them on Twitter. It's like, dude, are you like, Jesus Christ, man.
I know, and it's because these people that they'll be like, "Oh, commissions open, DMs open," but they don't have like a going rate or anything publicly. So it's like, of course, people are gonna come in and try to like. It's like a garage sale. Like if you want a certain price, put the price out there. Like, but don't be mad. Someone's gonna be like, "All right, do this one for free," and then maybe I can like work with it. You know.
It's also pretty crazy.
I'm sure if it was sorry, not to cut you off, but I'm sure if it was the right person too, they would do it for free. The fucking phony.
Well, that's what I was just about to say. Like the whole like people who go it's bullshit when they want me to do it for exposure. It's like, you don't think maybe, I don't know if you've been watching the Joe Rogan show, there's been some awful comedians who've gotten amazing exposure are now very popular because of that. Like and then you're absolutely right. Like if let's say like, I don't know, like what's a popular
like Chris Pratt like was like, hey, I really like your fucking wolf drawings, fucking guy. Can I have it? You pick? Yeah, here you
I'm
go.
thinking of it more in like a business way, like something like we'll use Joe Rogan.
Elon Musk.
Well, no, I'll use Joe Rogan because I feel like this is a good example. Like you know how he has the big like artsy Joe Rogan podcast background thing behind him.
Yeah.
Imagine
with, like,
it.
the neon.
Imagine if he said, hey, listen. Artist that has 87 followers. I love your shit. Instead of me paying for it, how about I have that be my new background to my podcast that I don't know gets like hundreds of millions of views.
Nope, I want $30. You think I do this shit for free? My time value. It's like, yeah, exactly.
It's such horseshit. That's the biggest lie.
Shut up, Trevor.
It's just so dude, money has made people complain nonstop.
Yeah, it's unreal.
I think it's because no one knows what it's worth. I think that's the main thing. I think when people were like, okay, 6 of my sheep, and then you'll clean all my horse's hoofs. Okay, you know what that costs? It's like it costs 6 of my sheep. But now it's like $100. I don't even know. Like, is that a lot? Is that a little? Like, what is it? I don't even know what $100 is anymore.
It's true. And it means different things at different, like this in the gaming world. There's so many people who just complain about like the price of games and stuff in the games, and then they'll like
don't buy the fucking game.
Yeah, exactly, dude. It's unreal.
Just
and
don't
they'll
buy
go
it.
on like on Reddit they'll go on like witch hunting campaigns, like trying to take down people for like defending spending $10 on like a skin. And it's like, dude, let's go through let me see your fucking bank statement on what you spent $10 on. Everyone spends their money irresponsibly. So to like act like you don't and then be like, oh, wait, you're supporting a bad company if you spent extra $10 on a video game. It's like, dude, you fucking bought a fucking smoothie you didn't need. You buy cigarettes every fucking day. Shut up.
It's that Dunning-Kruger thing. It's like oh, you're supporting a bad company. It's like you don't even know what you're supporting when you just wake up and walk out of like your place or whatever.
Yeah. You don't know the people behind the companies you're fucking supporting. Like, shut up. No one does. Who cares? I like Dunkin' Donuts. All right, I'm gonna buy a donut.
I love Dunkin' Donuts. Dude, that orange and pink, man. When I see that, like, someone comes walking in with that box, oh, moron.
Oh, classic, dude. The marketing on those colors, it's my childhood.
I love it. And like some people are somehow mad that they're changing their name to Dunkin'. It's like, I don't give a fuck. As long as those donuts are in there, I don't. That's the one fear I have, where it's like, oh, you got rid of the donuts, huh? Well, let's not make that like the inside of the facility as well. Let's make sure the donuts stay with Dunkin'.
Yeah, I don't think they'd get rid of the donuts.
Oh my god, if they become just a coffee place, see that's the thing. I don't know. I don't know if like maybe all of Dunkin' Donuts. It's like, yeah, no, we actually hemorrhage money with our donuts, so we make money with our coffee.
Nah, there's no way they hemorrhage. It's just flour.
Jem, let me tell you, it's yeast. Let me tell you something.
And yeast, yeah. But it's not like it's cheap. It's cheap as dirt.
Let me tell you something, Jem.
To make donuts. What?
If I go to my parents' place and hear on the news one day,
oh yeah, you're watching the cat. Like, Dunkin' Donuts fucking burns all their donuts.
Yeah, dude. If they go like, oh, we're gonna be done with donuts come like, let's just say like June 1st, the litany of donuts I'll be buying from them, and then just trying to figure out how do I preserve these so I can eat at least one a day for the rest of my life.
Flash freeze them.
Yeah, like anything, dude. And I'm taking all the like the little blueberry glaze because I know you like those.
Oh, dude.
And I'm gonna just hit them.
Vault.
I'm gonna hit them with a hockey puck.
You have a little wine cellar.
Once a week on like Thursday afternoon, I'll just keep sending you videos of me like throwing them in the air and shooting them with a rifle.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah, shotgun. There's a bird shot.
I remember the Nazis. We were told that the Nazis did that with babies. And me and my friend.
Did they not?
Yeah, no, they did.
Oh.
They would like throw babies up and shoot them.
Yeah.
And like me and my buddy, we were like in like 6th grade. Dude, we laughed so fucking hard.
Oh my god.
It was one of those like uncomfortable, like everyone thought we were psychopaths. Like,
no, Bill Burr, he was saying something on Conan's show, like I guess his new show or something, where you ever hear something that's so horrible that you'll laugh?
Yeah, exactly. Because it's so shocking that it's just like, what?
Yeah, like, what?
I knew they were Nazis, but they threw fucking babies for target practice. It's fucking insane.
Yeah, which like makes you think like how brainwashed they were. Like they really thought that those babies were like less than a human.
Yeah.
But then it's so weird.
Or just were they afraid to not say anything?
Dude, I'm sorry, but like, I'm sure the higher ups were like, whoa, hey, Sven. I mean, I know you're trying to get the promotion and everything, but whoa, hey, buddy, let's take it easy with the other cadets, or they're gonna try to keep up. There's no way.
I wonder if there was a lot of Nazis that just were like too scared because they just get killed if they said anything. So they would just like went along with horrible shit. It's not like that's an excuse to do it. I'm not saying it makes it right, but I wonder if there were a lot of those people who were kind of like looking at each other like in closed doors, like
this is pretty fucked up right here, don't you?
Yeah. Once they're like superior, like walked away, they're like, what the fuck? How do we get out of here?
I don't know, but fucking. I'm trying to think of German names. I don't know any German names.
I know, yeah.
This is what makes good comedians good, because they're all fucking Otto's got a kid on a bayonet.
Otto.
Otto, that's a perfect. I love Otto.
Sven, you said something.
Fucking Gunther over there. Oh shit!
I wonder how they're doing today. Like Germany.
But no, that was definitely part of it. There's like been psychological studies where it's like, at what age should you be able to decipher like what like biologically is wrong, or like what's wrong, no matter what your upbringing, like you should they did studies where like babies know like if someone's being hurt, if like they shouldn't be doing this. Basically, it's just it's weird because it's like,
yeah, I remember when I was like 5, I like pinched a baby and it started crying, and I like felt fucking horrible. But like, I don't know why. I don't remember the memory that well, but I do remember being like,
why'd you pinch the baby?
I think just because like I didn't know it was like a bad thing to do.
Do you think?
It was just like a thing.
Do you think Otto at age 20 with the kid like spiked to his bayonet, like right when he did it, he was like, oh, I don't think this was a good idea.
Too nice.
Yeah. On paper, this felt like a great idea.
I kind of like that baby.
But to see this little kike on my bayonet, my word, I think I might have done something wrong. I hope I don't get in trouble at one point in the 40s with this.
See, that's the weird thing too, because like
the Nuremberg trials.
That's what I know. That's what everyone says though. Is they're like, or like with slavery or any kind of atrocity, they're like, oh, it's like, or even in war, it's like you have to see them as less than human. But like, I don't want to hurt an animal. Like, even if it's less than human, I was
thinking that like it's like, dude, like, so wait. If this was like,
I've killed bunnies by accident. I feel fucking terrible.
If that was a baby seal on your bayonet, you're just like, for the motherland, Deutschland, forever. Easy, Felix.
To be fair, it was different times, so it was very different times.
What does it mean, though? Just because movies were in black and white doesn't mean like, fuck it, let's just shoot it in the head.
No, not. I'm saying like they were actually hunting seals and shit. Probably like they were probably like, I think they were a lot closer to like death being a part of life than we are. So maybe they go like numb to it, like,
yeah, dude, I was watching.
Well, we kill deer all the time for food, so these Jews are just like deer.
Like, imagine the guy at the slaughterhouse where like his job, his 9 to 5 is just slitting cows' throats until they bleed out.
Oh my god.
Like, that's his 9 to 5.
I'd be more concerned what he's doing in the after.
That's it. Well, yeah, it's like, dude,
the kind of dude who's doing that job has to be like kind of fucked up.
Imagine what his first date is like.
Oh my god, that 1,000-yard stare.
So what do you do? I just
about
work
400 cows a day.
I just work for Monsanto. No big deal.
Gotta go to the bathroom.
Yeah, really.
I'll be right back.
Is that why you took me to a steakhouse?
yeah. It's like, I probably killed this one myself. Factory's right down the road. Yeah, how do we not have machines doing that yet?
Hell of a jugular.
Apparently they have like these things that just like punch it in the neck.
They probably do.
Yeah, I remember hearing about. I haven't seen videos because I don't like watching that shit. But they have like this thing that like will hit them so hard it like kills them instantly in the skull.
I saw that, but yeah, like it's like a gun. It's almost like a stun gun or something. But like also, I don't know, man. It's
so
just,
at least it's like the most humane way you could do it. But you'd still have to be fucked up to have that job.
Yeah, John Panette has one of my favorite jokes about that, where it's like this cow was killed. Like, it was like cruelty-free meat or whatever. And it's like, oh yeah, you take that cow to Disney World, put him on a couple of rides,
cruelty-free,
have him lined up for a picture. Then right there, you have for someone from the back, just whack him. It's just like, yeah, dude. There's no like you're killing it. There's no cruelty-free. Doesn't exist.
That shit's all a racket anyway, too.
I get
like,
the whole
cage-free fucking.
I get like you're not like fucking pulling his balls off and then like you're beating the shit out of him with a boxing glove, but it's like, dude, you are killing it. People have to stop fucking like, dude, people have to stop being bitches, man, and just like fess up to like, yeah, you killed an animal, you're eating it. Yeah, you killed a kid, you had it sucked out of your fucking uterus. It's like, dude, just fucking own it. Like, own it. All right? It's legalized murder. You act like you don't like to do it, yet you reap the benefits. Just fucking own it and stop being a little bitch.
I know, yeah. I always respect the people who are like, I believe in abortion, but it is,
You
it's
know how you
definitely
you know how you debate like some
people
fag.
defend it. It's like,
You know how you debate some faggoty vegetarian on the internet where it's like, no, don't because once you go into the moral battle, you're gonna lose. So you just tell the guy like, yeah, no, I get it, I eat it, I'm a terrible person. You win. Anyways, do you want to talk about something else? Oh, you don't because this is your only fucking identity. Well, go fuck off there. I'm gonna go to the bar and eat some chicken
yeah, that
wings.
was that. I know. That reminds me of the Tekashi 6ix9ine interview when they're like they confront him about saying nigger. Like they're like, well, technically you're Mexican, and like, people online were saying you shouldn't be able to say that word, and he's just like suck my dick. I'm saying there was no discussion. It was supposed to be this whole like clickable, clickbaitable moment, and he was just like, no, I'm fucking saying it. I grew up in Brooklyn. I'm
Yeah,
saying
like fucking
suck my dick.
stick your chest out, have some self-esteem, and be like, "You listen, man. What you do is what you do, and fucking you don't.
I'm eating a burger.
You
all
don't
right?
have to. You don't have to become a defense attorney for what you like to do. Just fucking do it. Christ." Now, with that being said, maybe we shouldn't kill animals, but you know what? I mean, fuck
I
it.
mean, I agree,
but we do.
like,
But we do. We sadly do.
I have so many like issues with my fucking digestion and shit too, and it's like meat. I will say meat is one of the
Well,
few
you know
things that
what,
does not
Jem?
bother
You
me,
know what,
dude.
Jem? Then you should be dead. I should be.
I know. I agree. I'm not.
I hate when people bring that. And I know you're not doing it, but I hate when people bring that shit up. Like, you're people who are vegan, like they have to inject B12, and they have. It's like, dude, bro.
No, yeah.
Stop defending the fact that you kill baby cows. All right, like you kill baby cows. It's a dick thing to do. You know you do it. Listen, I'm allergic to peanuts. I should have been dead at entry. The second I was out the womb, the doctor should have just dropped me, and I should have been.
I don't think so though.
Really? No peanut? I should do. I should.
I think.
Alive.
See, I think people who are allergic to peanuts are the normal ones.
Really?
I don't think we were ever made to fucking eat some fucking nut that comes off a tree and like in the thousands a day. Like I don't think that's that normal.
I think doesn't that sound like it makes perfect sense? Because that means there's a
No.
litany of them, and it's also a perfect like source of protein too and healthy fats.
It is, but there wasn't enough of them, and that's why they're still so expensive even nowadays. It's because it's in a hunter-gatherer world, like how we existed for hundreds of thousands of years. You weren't eating peanuts as a regular part of your diet. It just wasn't a thing.
What do you mean? There's not enough of them? I see. I see people
No,
using
there is
bags
now
of them.
because we farm them. Because we farm them, but for hundreds of thousands of years, we weren't farming anything. We were just hunting and gathering.
You think that's how it went? You think?
Yeah, I think they would find a couple peanuts here and there. I don't think they had fucking peanut farms back when they were hunting woolly mammoths.
I think you'd be surprised.
I think you'd be really. You think peanuts were like a mainstay?
I don't fucking know. I wasn't back. I didn't live back then. I just got a computer a couple of years ago.
I don't think like how many allergies do you see towards things that are like normal? Like I don't see anyone saying they're allergic to chicken. You know
I'm
what
allergic to trees, Jem. I'm allergic to grass. I'm allergic
Yeah,
to
because you're not supposed to eat trees and grass.
Yeah, but you're supposed to be around them. Are you?
I don't know. Maybe you came from an area of the world where there weren't those.
You know what I
trees.
think? How about this? I think this is where humans fucked up. We're not supposed to be on land, bro. There's the world's 70% water.
That's true.
And the balls of us to be like, I don't even like it here. Let me try this land thing where like you can't even go to Antarctica. It's like, dude, fuck you. Go back in the water, bro. That's where you're supposed to be.
Yeah, the fact that we say I'm gonna go outside, like that's like a separate thing from life. Like I'm gonna go outside. Like no.
Aww.
You mean just Earth? You go like the inside of the house is the weird part. But you're probably allergic to dust and shit too, right? If you're allergic to pollen.
That's what I have asthma and eczema, dude. I should not be alive.
Oh, you have asthma. That's right. Yeah, it's because you lived in a fucking house. I don't think anyone had asthma back in the hunter-gatherer days.
No, dude, like, listen, if there was a fucking child
They were dying at 35, but
wheezing,
they didn't have asthma.
they'd be like, oh, that's one of the ones that dies.
Yeah.
Plain and simple. You had 10 kids, 4 to 6 die. It's very simple.
Did you always have it?
Oh, my whole life. It was worse when I was a kid.
Did your parents smoke or something?
No.
That's my parents smoked. I didn't have asthma though.
Are you asking like if my mom smoked when she was pregnant with me?
No, I mean just smoked in general, like around you when you were young.
I
'Cause mine did. My parents smoked around me all the time when I was young.
I decided to look up Nicks on Twitter,
Mm.
and the top things are like this dude from this NBA ambassador Suga of BTS at Knicks versus Heat game.
What's that mean?
I don't know, but like I guess because I know BTS is that boy band, right?
Mm.
So so I guess like him being at the game was a huge deal because he is the top thing for like nothing. It's beating out everything about this game so far. The crew chief for both the Knicks postseason losses. I can't blame the refs for this loss, but the refs were bad.
Yeah, just doing their jobs.
Poorly.
How does a ref do a job poorly? He just calls the score, doesn't he?
No, that would be if there was ever a job that could be taken by computers. That's called a scoreboard.
Yeah, so why do they even have the ref?
He regulates fouls and everything. He's like the police officer for the court.
Oh, that whole racket. Why is there still a guy doing that? Do we have cameras now?
Just stop talking.
Why? You know I'm right though. Like, why do you need it? Why would you rely on a guy's eyes?
This is where I need
humans-
Ed. I need Ed here.
Humans are like provably the worst witnesses in the world. Like their memory's bad, their eyesight's bad. They misremember things all the time, and you have a camera monitoring the entire game. You have a stadium full of cameras, 4K cameras, and you still have a guy running around in slacks, fucking.
So you think?
Going, oh, he touched him.
You think that's how it's supposed to happen?
Why? You can't pay off a machine. That's all I'm saying.
What is this? This is a funny ass meme. Florida Haitians, New York Haitians. I like this. This is funny.
I've been on a roller coaster with Zelda lately, man.
Oh, did you get the new game?
Nah, it hasn't come. It comes out in like 2 weeks. But I hated it and then I loved it. Every trailer that comes out, I go up and down.
When does it come out, dude? I feel like it's taking
The
forever.
12th.
Of May.
Yeah.
So you're gonna pass up on your mom Mother's Day gift so you can get this game, eh?
Yeah.
I love this girl. I don't know who she is.
Yeah. Meh. No, she's hot, but like she's fake as fuck though.
I don't care. I love it.
Her lips and nose are atrocious. Like if you're gonna get a fucking lip tuck, get a good one.
That
looks so bad.
So I haven't banged anyone since the girl and me like broke things off. Okay, well she broke things off.
Oh my god.
So, but I'm gonna do no fap again starting tomorrow.
Why?
Because now I'm just like, all right, because first off, dude, this past week has just been jerk off city. Like,
yeah. I can relate.
Oh my god, like I had fucking she-males throwing midgets through a window. It was fucking crazy. But now it's like, all right, let me try 66 days, but also see if I can do it with even like not having sex.
Oh, like full.
Yeah, that's gonna be interesting. I see myself by like day 2 hitting up some of the girls that like I haven't talked to in years. Like, hey,
yeah.
how you doing? You just want to grab a drink, see catch up?
Oh, dude, 5 days in, you'll start like you'll be looking at trolls, like being like, huh, they got nice little ass back there.
You know
like
what?
Some 60-year-old monster. Like,
you know what helps though? I'm really like, I'm not trying to toot my own fucking horn, but I'm like really careful when it comes to like not getting a girl pregnant because, God forbid. So, my like.
what are you, LeBron James? Who the fuck cares?
What's it called?
Just get an abortion.
So like with like girls that I know, like I'm not really like interested in terms of a relationship or anything. it's always with condoms, right? So like, I feel like it would be easy for me because like I don't want condom. I've had so much sex without condoms where with like girls that I'm serious with. Going back to condoms, it's brutal. It's like it really is. Like I've gotten so old where it's like, why am I even here? Like why? I'd rather jerk off than have sex with a condom at this point.
It feels better in my opinion to jerk off without a condom than to fuck with a condom. Dude, condoms really do suck.
It's brutal. Like how is there not? Like there has to be something better than what we have, right?
I know. Well, don't they have those like lambskin ones that are apparently better?
How? What it like? I'm looking
like
up.
they're thinner, I guess, and they're more natural feeling, but still, it's still gonna block your fucking shit.
It's just.
I don't think there's a good way to do it.
Yeah, no. And then the girl that
also, since when did it become our responsibility not to get them fucking pregnant?
What?
You know?
What?
When did it become a guy's responsibility to fucking put on, like, you put a fucking, don't they have those things that they can wear?
Yeah, but it's gonna be the same thing. Like I don't think
UTI or something.
The feeling's gonna suck either way.
Oh, really?
If they put that, they have like it's almost like a reversible condom that you put in.
Like a little wishbone you put in there.
Oh, that's the that my friend she has that. I think she has to get like replaced once every 10 years or something.
Holy shit.
Something. Maybe
it'll last for 10 years.
I don't know. I forget.
Why doesn't every girl just do that then?
Or once every 5 or 10 years. I don't fucking know, dude. Because it could cause complications. I think it's like something you shove up your uterus. But like a doctor has to do it. It's not like you just, ooh, I got it.
Putting a contact in.
Yeah. Well, my white tea fell out. It just slips out of your fucking vagina. Floop. I got this. I think I could do this for 66 days, huh?
Yeah.
I'm fucked.
I'm gonna try again. I keep trying. I get a few days and I can't last more than that.
What hits you harder? Is it the watching porn part or just jerking off in general part?
Jerking off in general, because once you get like as you know, once you get like 5 days in, it's like I could just jerk off to the wall at that point.
Yeah.
But the thing is I don't turn my safe search off like you do. I'm thinking maybe I should do that.
Oh, 100%.
Because it's even not but even then there's shit that I'll get through. I think even if I see a bikini pic or something, sometimes that'll throw me into a fucking tizzy.
Yeah.
And I'll be like, oh yeah, women exist. Let me go, Pornhub, alright. POV, nice. You're going 66 days? Bro, that's like half of the summer.
Ooh, yeah, true. Summer's gonna be, yeah, fuck.
That sun's gonna come out. It's gonna be 75. You're gonna just be at the beach with fucking Brazilian chicks just fucking rubbing white shit all over that. You're gonna be like 30 days in, like
There's a shark in the water. It's just like my boner sticking out of the ocean. Dun 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 dun.
You're gonna have to dig a hole to lay on your stomach, like the whole thing, dude.
Yeah, we'll see though. I guess that might have made it easier too. It was the winter time I did it.
Nah, but also you seem to be able to be good at this shit. When you put your mind to it, you usually do these things right. So
yeah, really,
I feel like you're good at them.
I should probably do it for something like more interesting. Like, all right, 66 days looking into cold fusion.
Nah, it's gay.
Yeah, you're right. You know who I think we should get on the show? We should fucking get Ghastly on.
Yeah, dude. Why not?
Yeah, I gotta hit him up. He's like somewhere deep in my DMs.
Hit him up. Be like, yo, come talk about fucking ghosts and shit or whatever.
I still think that was one of the funniest things I ever replied to. Where it's like,
what?
I've been working. It was like something like, I've been working hard for 50 days on this. It's like 50 days. It's been 6 years. You fucking liar.
That is true.
He never replied, and then like you replied, and then Ed's like, stop, you guys. All right, he's not gonna think it's funny.
Oh my god, Ed. He was like, you're gonna hurt his feelings. Like it's fucking ghastly, Ed.
Yeah, I think he's gonna think it's hilarious.
We're busting his balls. We're not like sitting there like you're a faggot.
You're a failure.
You're never gonna be anything.
Don't forget where you came from.
You're never gonna make it.
Yeah, like that guy who's on the street corner. Everyone wants to be a. Oh no, I'm still in. Oh shit, I'm still stealing a Bill Burr bit. Fuck. Where the butcher is like, everyone wants to be a star.
Oh yeah. Oh dude, I watched the Mario movie on Twitter.
Was it good?
Yeah. Someone posted the whole movie on a tweet.
Was it the live action one?
Yeah. No. No.
You ever see the live action one?
No.
You should watch the live action one.
No.
No.
First off, it's old, and second off, it looked terrible.
So, you're correct on both, apparently. And then third off, it was actually, I didn't even know this, it was the first ever video game that was adapted to a movie.
Really?
Yeah, which still I don't believe. There's no way, right?
That makes sense, because that came out in the fucking, like, 90s, didn't it? Or 80s, even.
I think 90s, but wouldn't you think there'd be one sooner?
No, because video games weren't that old. They were only made in, like...
The first live-action adaptation of a video game was the 1993 adventure film Super Mario Bros., which was described as one of the worst films in history when it first came out. Aw. So,
remember the they, like, blew up the Twin Towers in that?
I do not remember that, no.
Yeah, because that was the... I think it was 93 was the year that they bombed the Twin Towers, remember? Like, the first bombing?
Oh, where there was that bombing, like, downstairs at one of them.
Yeah, like, do it with a truck. A truck drove in the fucking basement and, like, blew up.
Oh, is that how they did it?
Yeah, and then, because it was that story of that guy that, like, he was, like, you know, that Marine, like, Marshal guy. And they caught the dude.
Yeah.
And he was like a terrorist from, like, the Middle East, you know? And they were flying him in a helicopter past the towers. And the guy was like, oh, you didn't get him, did you? And he, like, pointed to the towers. And the guy just, like, with a straight face was like, we will.
Wait, say that again?
Like, the first bombing
Uh-huh.
of the World Trade Center, they get the guy, the terrorist, and the guy who's flying him, like, they arrested him, and they're flying him in a helicopter out of the city, like, and they're flying past the towers, and he's like, oh, you didn't get them, did you? And the guy was just like, we will. That was in 93.
Jem, I don't get what you're saying.
They got the towers, Whitey. Like, they did get them eventually. Like,
oh, it
he
was.
was saying you didn't get them because they tried. They
wait. You're
towers.
saying the cop said you didn't get them, and then the guy who got caught in the helicopter is like, "We will."
The guy who just bombed the towers
said, "We will."
An hour before, yeah, he's like, "You didn't get them, did you?" And he's like, "We will."
True. I didn't know.
Like, that's how committed these people were. Like, they had been trying for decades.
I didn't know that the guy who bombed them in 93 was, like, also part of, like, an overseas terrorist group.
Yeah.
I just thought it was, like, some, like, crazy fucking nut that did it.
Which begs the question, why were they so fucking obsessed with those towers? Like, why was those the thing and not the Empire State Building? Maybe it's because they were so tall and there were two of them.
Yeah, they were the tallest building.
Maybe they represent something because World Trade.
It did.
Yeah.
That's why the Freedom Tower is gay as shit. It doesn't represent anything. It's just a boring fucking dildo.
Represents freedom.
Dude, those towers were such a big middle finger to the rest of the world.
Yeah.
America really lost his balls when those towers went down.
Yeah, we did.
Like, we became so gay.
We became so gay.
So fucking gay.
Like, literally gay.
Yeah.
Like, men turning into women gay.
Yeah, you and Brandon are still on that.
You know? Like, I don't remember before 9/11 none of that. Although I was only in 5th grade. What do you mean still on that?
I was waiting for it.
The world's still on that. Why is it always guys? You know what I mean? No one cares when a woman goes to a man. When's the last time you heard anyone up in arms about a trans woman to man? It's always a man to woman. Why is that?
Because honestly, Jem,
Same thing. No one cares
I'm
about
not-
lesbians. It's only gay
listen,
guys.
man, listen, if a talk show, right, a TV talk show
Talk show.
had two people. I don't know, like
What is this, 93?
yeah. Well, I mean, we're just if you were presented two people to me, right,
Yeah.
and one's like, oh, she's gonna take a bunch of hormones and her clit's gonna get a little bigger. It's like, all right, it's a little strange. All right. This guy, he's gonna chop off his dick. Whoa! Like that's where my eyes open up and like my ears are perked. So like obviously one's gonna
But
be.
mind you, if a girl's gonna chop off her tits, I think my eyes would perk up too.
Gem, I'm sorry, but chopping off dick beats chopping off tits.
Does it?
What do you think? All right, I have a question. You
I
see,
don't know. I had an aunt who fucking had to get her tits chopped off. It was a pretty big deal.
you see your mom and dad for Thanksgiving, right? Mom and stepdad,
Yeah.
right? Mom's got no tits, and then you turn to your dad. And he's like, "Yeah, chopped off my dick and boys." Like, which one are you gonna be like? Oh, like which one?
My dad did get a vasectomy when I was younger.
That's not the same thing.
It's the same thing.
It's not even close to the same thing.
If you had seen him sitting in his fucking chair across the room with like ice on his balls for 3 days, I mean I've never seen a more emasculated man in my life. In his fucking whitey tighty with a bleeding dick. I wasn't thinking like, oh, look at this man. I was like, dude, this is a broken vessel of a person.
What kind of shirt did he have on?
Oh, just a white beater. Fucking calf socks that he scrunched down.
A Bush Light. Oh,
Yeah, Budweiser and a Winston.
He had the tube socks. One's longer up the leg than the other.
Just an Italian fucking vasectomy fucking nothing. A Fu Manchu.
And you know the rest of the family all, oh man, Tony got a vasectomy, man. Yeah. Not the same.
Everyone was whispering.
Yeah.
Because if you can't fucking shoot a load, well, like, what are you?
No, I think.
But you might as well cut off your dick at that point.
No, I think. No. I think you can still shoot a load. It's just there's no sperm.
Yeah, that's the whole thing, though.
the fear the fear that you might get a girl knocked out.
Yeah, like, you know, like when women will find out they can't have kids, like, dude, that's a hit.
Yeah,
It's
but
like the whole thing.
yeah, but that's different than like me putting an M80 in your vagina and now it's gone forever.
Oh, you're saying because you can still like get like have pleasure from it. Yeah,
Yeah, you can still have sex. You can still like you're still like there.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe that is. I always wonder that. Well, then why do people care only about gay guys then and not lesbians? Because it's the same thing with gay.
Because lesbians are cool.
I know, but why do people care so much about gay guys?
Because lesbians are awesome.
Like no one's sitting there like no Christians out there.
Jim,
with a
I have a
sign
question.
against lesbians.
If God came to you and was like, listen, you have two options. One of them's going to happen. You can either have a vasectomy or I'm going to cut off your dick and balls. Which one are you choosing?
No, but you're still talking about trans. I'm talking about gay now.
No, I'm talking about you.
Me?
Yeah, which one are you choosing?
Which one?
Between a vasectomy or having your dick and balls cut off?
Chicken, neither.
No, but you have to pick one.
I might want to have kids.
No, you have to pick one though in this scenario.
I'll cut my dick and balls off then.
You'll cut your okay. You're just trying to prove.
Because if I can't have kids, no. Because think about it, you'll never be horny again. You'll never waste time looking at porn and jerking off for an hour.
Don't be that guy.
You're not gonna
don't
chase.
be. Then cut it off now. Cut it off now. Then.
No, because I don't have to.
Why? Don't you want to not be horny and chasing after chicks and da 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 da?
No, because you giving me you're Hitler coming in saying I gotta either snip my dick or cut it off. That's not a choice. If I don't have a choice in the matter, I'm gonna pick that one. But
No, it's a choice. It's
I'm not
between
gonna pick
those
it
two.
if I have a choice.
No, it's between those two. That's your choice.
Yeah, I just say cut it all off at that point.
Okay. You're just trying to prove a point.
No, I'm just all or nothing. You know.
That's
I'm
not
gonna,
all
like,
or nothing. You're trying to prove a point.
It's literally the definition of all or nothing.
Oh, so your dick and balls is everything.
Yeah. I very much like my dick and balls.
Not your urethra.
That's like saying, oh, I'm going to cut your hand off or your arm off. At that point, just cut my arm off, dude. What's my arm going to do if I have no hands?
That's a good point, but that's a little different.
It is a little different. 'Cause I can still,
I
if
think
I can still have an orgasm. With
I
a
think it's
vasectomy,
more. Would you rather your arm get cut off or just have no fingernails on your one arm? Like that's the. I think that's it. Oh, but like my arm's not the same if I can't grow the nails.
Yeah, but what if it is different?
Yeah, you have no nails.
No, I mean, if it's like, what if you can't really? What if it's not as good?
I don't know. You know what's
Orgasm.
You don't. Oh, you know what's gonna stop that? Having your dick and balls cut off.
I know, but think of all the work you could do.
See, then do it now. Then cut them off now.
No, because I like it.
See, then shut up.
I don't have a guy with a gun to my head forcing me to do it.
It's
Why
not
would
a
I
guy.
do it?
It's God.
I know, but you're being that guy now where you're like,
Don't be that. You're not that guy, pal.
you're not that guy, pal.
I'm not that guy.
You're being that guy where you're like,
You were being that
fucking
guy the
do
other
it.
day. I hated
I was
it.
no, never that guy.
No, you're always that guy.
I don't. You're not that guy, pal.
No, not.
I don't know.
You're just always that guy.
What guy?
You're just that guy. You're that guy.
You're that guy.
You're that guy, dude.
That used to get me. Do you remember that?
What?
Like a few years ago when we first started talking, like you would say that and I'd fucking freak out.
What? That
You'd be like, don't be that guy. And I'd be like, what the fuck?
Oh yeah, I loved saying, "Don't be that guy."
And it worked like for the first like 10 times, and then I realized like, oh no, he knows that works now.
But you are that guy.
Yeah, but you are too.
Whatever.
You're that guy with your eyes wide open. I'm the guy with the fucking sunglasses.
No, mine are wide shut.
Yeah, wide shut, and I'm the cloudy day or something.
Sunglasses on a cloudy day. That got funnier as we
What?
just sunglasses on a cloudy day, Gem.
Yeah, that is. I find myself in life sometimes being like, I'm totally being sunglasses on a cloudy day right now.
Like, oh,
just shorts in the winter.
He thinks he's got it all figured out.
Yeah.
He's
Like,
got,
you know, I really
he's got all the
fucking-
ants. Everyone else is wrong but him.
No, I'd cut my dick off. I'd just do it.
This goes back to I don't think anyone really actually cares about that. I really think there's a really small amount of people who vocally care.
What?
About anything, you know? Like guys cutting their dicks off and girls.
Yeah, that was my point though. But like, my point is, why do they care more about guys?
Do
Always
they
in
though?
this
I don't know if
scenario.
they do. I don't know.
Yes.
I don't know.
No one gives a fuck about lesbians.
I love lesbians.
Like even in the Bible, it was sodomy. You know, it was a guy fucking another guy in the ass. It had nothing to do with chicks.
I feel
So
like
I agree. I don't get why people care in general, but I also don't get why people care even more about the guys.
that statement has a lot of answers to it.
Oh, you mean like the cleanliness? Is it raining?
It was raining by me.
It's fucking pouring right now.
Is it really? Oh,
Yeah.
it was by me, so maybe it's hitting you now. I was pissed, dude. So I hooked up a TV outside on my balcony. So it's like, oh,
Really?
yeah. So it's like, oh, cool, man. I'm gonna watch like games out here, and then
Like what kind of TV? Like a smaller one?
39-inch TV.
Nice.
Nothing special, but yeah, it fucking first day. Like I'm watching the Knicks game. Of course, it's pouring rain, and it's cold,
It's windy.
and they're losing. It's just the worst. The
Fucking
worst.
seagulls. That's cool though. You'll like that when it gets warm.
I can't
You
wait.
get to sit out in the balcony and fucking smoke a cigar and fucking
Smoke
watch
a
the game.
cigar, get a Budweiser, and watch the Yankee game. That's all I'm doing this whole
You
summer.
and your damn Budweiser.
Dude, I like Budweiser. I don't know why everyone else hates on Budweiser. Budweiser's pretty
Nice.
good. I like a traditional lager. I like very Yingling, Budweiser, fucking just basic lagers, not too ambery. I just want a beer. I'm not a big light beer guy, really. Maybe Michelob,
Yeah.
Michelob Ultra, maybe. That's about it.
You don't like wine?
I do like wine. I like white wine for the most part.
White wine's so much better than red wine.
I'm trying to get into reds because everyone like that I know that likes wine, they all like reds. I feel like I'm the only.
Yeah, of course.
I'm an outsider, but I like Sauvignon Blanc. I like Pinot. I like Chardonnay. I like dry wines or something that has a little bite to it. I hate sweet wines.
Yeah, sweet wines.
Sweet wines are gross.
And red wine dries you out.
Yeah,
Gives you wicked cotton mouth.
I feel like it does that. It does,
Yeah,
right?
it does.
Why is that?
Anytime I've ever drank red wine, the next morning I feel like I'm fucking just ate sand.
Oh, dude, by the way, so I don't get I'm not trying to fucking brag, but I don't get hangovers much or like ever anymore.
Well, you're not a big drinker, right?
No, but even if I drink pretty heavily with like beers, maybe have some shots or whatever, my hangover tolerance is pretty good unless I fucking drink a ton of wine.
Yeah, red wine will fucking...
Dude, red wine...
The worst hangovers I've ever had is from
I feel like
wine.
I hit a fucking brick wall with a truck.
Yeah.
Like, it's crazy, dude.
I could drink a gallon of white wine and I'll be fine in the morning. If I drink fucking 4 glasses of red wine, dude, I'll wake up pounding headache. I'm in the fetal position and I'm like, what the fuck is in that?
I can have like beers all day. I can do a bunch of shots or whatever, but like wine, nah, I'm leveled.
It's interesting.
Obviously, it has something to do with something. I mean, there's.
I don't think I was ever hungover on beer though. That is a good point.
When I was real, like when I first started drinking, like when I was still like 18 or 19.
True, yeah,
Fucking
when it was like pounding it,
shotgunning like fucking Bush Light and Natural Light and shit.
It's because it's so hard to drink too much beer because there's so much water in it and it's just so much volume, man. You're gonna end up pissing a lot of it out.
Yeah. It is weird that beer tastes good now to me.
Oh, it's so good.
Like, I can't drink straight whiskey or stuff like that without going, ugh, this is disgusting. And like it burned, like I have heartburn instantly. But beer, it tastes great.
Mm.
And wine, depending on what wine it is, tastes really
Wine
good.
tastes so good. Wine's probably my favorite, man. Like you said, a nice white wine like a Pinot Grigio or
But I like little kids.
Sauvignon Blanc.
I like little I like little kids. I like little kid things like soda or juice or something.
Soda.
Yeah, I love a good soda. I love like juice.
This is America.
I'm sorry.
We can do whatever we want.
Where is that from? Something?
Yeah, Biden.
What's that have to do with soda?
Because there's that meme where like Trump's like Obama, and then it's Biden like soda.
What? I've never seen that.
Obama, soda.
I've never.
You like soda still?
I do, but like I don't.
It's so fucking sweet, dude.
They are. It's insane. It's
Oh
like
my
your teeth are rotting
God.
instantly.
It's like it hurts. You know when like you eat a Sour Patch Kid after not having something sour? That's how I feel when I drink I'm like, I drank a Sprite like last week at a restaurant. I was like, dude, I thought I was gonna have a heart attack.
Yeah.
It was good. Don't get me wrong. It was really good, but like it was so fucking sugary.
Yeah, soda is really sugary. That's
What's your go-to? I know you hate Mountain Dew, but
I used to like orange soda a lot. Honestly, it's just like if it has to be the right moment. Like if I'm at a party, I don't feel like drinking a beer or something. It's like, all right, what kind of soda do you
get a root beer.
Not a big root beer guy, except for like there's this one brand that's actually really good where I'm like, fuck, I don't like root
IBC?
beer. No, it's like this like off brand. Hold on, let me look it up. It's got like some guy on it. Root beer. Guy holding mugs root beer. Oh, not mug.
I'm just gonna grab water.
No, I guess I'll go fuck myself. How do I look this up? He's like guy holding mugs. Guy holding soda logo. Root beer? What's the name of it? Do I have some? All right, when he comes back,
I don't know.
Oh, hold on. I'm gonna see if I have it. Oh no.
Oh, he's gonna see if he has it.
What a fucking great game! I do have some. It's right there.
Root beer kind of tastes like medicine to me nowadays.
Ow! I hit my hand on my table. That hurt. Bitch. The root beer I have is called Virgil's.
Yeah, I've had that before.
It's actually good, dude. I'm not a root beer
It's
guy.
really good.
Yeah.
All root beer tastes like medicine to me now, but it's still good, especially with some fucking vanilla ice cream.
I love orange cream soda.
No way.
You think you know a guy, yeah?
Orange creamsicles, dude. I hate creamsicles.
Wait, what? I love creamsicles.
I know. I bet I ate them.
What's wrong with you?
I don't like milk, to be fair, or cream.
I like
And I'm lactose intolerant.
Coca-Cola and Pepsi are good. Sprite's great. I grew up on Sprite. I fucking love Sprite. Canada Dry ginger ale is great. Oh, I didn't like Dr. Pepper for the longest, but for some reason, the Dr. Pepper at Burger King with ice hits the spot.
That was my dad's favorite fucking soda.
That's why he's dead.
I know, exactly. He would drink Dr. Peppers until he started drinking Budweiser. Like, that was his, like, no drinking water or anything, no hydrate. Dude, our parents' generation didn't know what the fuck they were drinking.
Nah, but like they
didn't even know what water was.
They lived though. They lived. Kinda.
They did.
They did.
I found out I was allergic to kiwis, dude.
What happens when you have one?
So I started.
Call me mellow yellow.
I was cutting them up in my salad and eating them, and like every time I had the salad.
Pause.
Okay.
All right. We're gonna skip the fact that you're cutting up a salad. We'll negate that for a second.
What do you mean?
What do you mean you were putting kiwis in your salad?
What do you mean? What do I mean?
That's not a thing, Jem.
You don't put fruit on your salad?
No, Jem. Don't try to change the subject.
I'm not. I put blueberries and kiwis.
No. Blueberries, whatever, raisins, cranberries. Kiwis?
Yeah.
Is this a fruit salad you're making?
No, it's a salad with chicken and blueberries and olives.
What are we doing here?
Well, here's the thing, right? It's because I heard that kiwis were good for making you go to the bathroom, right?
Kiwis are like really good for you.
Yes. So I was constipated, and I was like, okay, kiwis help. So I started to get kiwis, and I would cut them up, put them in my salad, and every time I would eat it, my tongue would feel like it's got like prickly needles in it on the side that I was chewing it.
Were you make sure to take off the skin?
Yes, but that's what I thought. You know the little hairs on the skin.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
I was like, oh, it's the little hairs. I was like, God, I must not have got them all. And then I'm thinking, I'm like, maybe it's because I had bought a new olive oil. I was like, maybe it's the olive oil. Like it's just really acidic or something, which doesn't make sense because it's oil. And then one day I cut 3 different I usually had 1 kiwi. I cut 3 of them. Put it in the salad, ate it. My fucking tongue and throat swelled up like wicked, dude. I could barely like swallow. I was like, holy shit, I'm fucking allergic to kiwis.
Holy shit, I'm dying.
Yeah, and I knew I was allergic to bananas, and then I read it's like a latex allergy, and the 2 most things are kiwi and bananas. So I was like, fuck, can't even have kiwis now.
Yeah, we're supposed to both be dead.
Yeah, I can't have a lot of fruit. I'm like. Why? How was I gonna live back in the day, dude? I'd be just eating like beef, I guess. You'd be eating peanuts and fucking grits, cutting off your dick with a fucking.
I'm a fan of grits. I like grits.
You've had grits?
I have, yes.
What the hell,
dude? Something's going on with like. Oh, you know what? They're updating.
What are you, fucking nigger Jim?
Oh my god. Jesus Christ, Jim. Take it easy, man. That was dark.
Dark. It's like a character from a book.
It doesn't make it like not
Huckleberry Finn, you know that Louis C.K. joke?
No.
I just feel like grits are like an old-timey like slave food. Aren't they?
They're tasty, dude.
They're like mushed up grass, isn't it? With water.
By the way, I didn't know that Cumtown isn't a podcast anymore. I'm sorry that I'm not digging you out of this hole, dude. My bad. I just said, all right, we're going to just negate the fact you just said nigger Jim and then just
well, you did too. Holy shit.
Yeah, but yours was way more off-putting.
What do you mean?
You said it first. I didn't know that Cumtown podcast that ended like 2 years ago.
Yeah, I told. No, it just like recently. I told you, fucking Stavros left.
Oh,
I told you like last week.
Yo,
you were probably watching the Knicks.
No, can you relax for 5 seconds? I saw something. What's the fat one's name? Stav? I would just call him Stav. Stavros. All right.
He's like Greek or something.
He was on, I guess, Theo Vaughn's show or whatever, called like somehow popular.
Oh boy.
And he said like
this last week or whatever.
I don't. Yeah, something
with Theo Von and Stavros.
But I saw a clip about it. The clip said why Cumtown ended or why the Cum Boys ended or something like that. And he said someone said 2 years. I heard 2 years. I'm like, wait, 2 years, really? I feel like Jem told me it ended last week.
I thought it did. Maybe they ended it before that. Then I don't know. I didn't. To be fair, I didn't listen to it ever. So I would just listen to clips on YouTube.
Yeah, but see, that's the thing. Where can you listen to the episodes?
But then, how did he leave the podcast like a few weeks ago if it wasn't going for 2 years? That doesn't make any sense.
Did he or
yeah?
Then I don't know. Maybe I don't know.
I don't know. At the same time, I'm listening to dumb people in comments being like, "Fucking Stavros left," but it's like maybe they had another podcast or something or a show.
Oh, that guy Adam though. Looks like he has a show too.
That guy Adam.
The guy who was on the Cum show.
Yes. The guy I didn't even know existed for fucking the entire time I would listen to that. I'd be like, I thought it was like the producer talking sometimes.
Listen, man. I understand like you want to do different things, but like if you're making they were making so much money from that show.
Yeah, they fucking paved the way.
Yeah.
Like no podcast had a Patreon before them, and then everyone saw the numbers they were getting. They're like, all right, we should all have Patreons.
Looks like Adam though. He has a show. He does it once a week or once every 6 days. It looks like that's weird. It's a weird schedule.
Yeah, and like Nick Mullen will like show up in like sweatpants and Nikes and a hat and like sit slouched in a chair.
He just shows up.
Yeah,
it's kind of like this show. I'll have my show, and then you just come in slouched.
I like Nick. He's fucking hilarious, but like, he's just. I don't know what that guy's doing.
He might be autistic.
Probably because he got all that money. He's probably just chilling now.
Yeah, fuck it. Who gives a fuck?
I don't think he even does stand up anymore.
Oh, it is this past weekend with Theo Von. Ugh.
That fucking show stinks, dude.
He's not.
I tried, dude.
Did you?
Really do. Yeah, because I work so. Like,
that's right. You're more into actual Like I only listened to Burr's podcast. Like when it came to actually listening to episodes weekly.
Yeah, I mean, because dude, I gotta fill in 8 hours a day, 5 days a week working. Like, so I'm looking for pod. So I'll give and I gave it such a college try, dude, and I wanted to like it, and he just fucking stinks, man.
I don't know. There's a fan base. Good for them. I don't fucking know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
They'll find real comedy soon, and then they'll be like, "This guy stinks." He's probably like entry level. He's like the CVS, like of a teenager's first job.
He's like an entry level sales gig.
Yeah.
Base salary, all the accounts are given to you. Like, all right, go get him, kid. Just don't.
Have you ever had someone like freak out on you, in sales?
Freak out?
Like, you have any good stories of like trying to sell something to someone and they like it gets real awkward or like they get mad?
Not with the person I'm talking to, but like with the situation and the environment we were in. Like, remember that one time? No, wait, hold on. What is it called? I'm trying to think of a. Give me like some examples. Maybe I can be like, yeah, this happened to me or something.
I don't know.
Like there was one time where there was a car accident in like a shop, right?
Like you're about to close a deal and there's like car comes through the wall.
Not close a deal, but I was talking to some like his business or whatever was like part of like the strip mall or whatever. It's just and like there was a car accident. Like these two people got out the car and both were like, "What are you doing?" It's
what the fuck?
So like we were like, "Well, this is way better than this fucking sales talk shit we're doing right now. Like, let's just pay attention to that." I was with it too. I was like, "Fuck this shit! I'm watching the car accident."
Yeah, they're about to throw down.
Yeah, so that's happened before. That's funny. But nothing. Yeah, I can't say. Yeah, it's not. There's no Wolf of Wall Street in this realm.
Yeah. I just feel like anytime you're dealing with people, there's characters. When I worked at CBS, there was some fucking characters, man. It was this lady that like tried to like hook up with me and other people. She was so fucking nasty, dude.
Oh, I remember. Dude, you want to hear this fucking crazy? It's so gross. I was in Nashville, Tennessee. because my buddy moved down there. So me and another buddy drove down there for like New Year's, right? So like the first night we're with, our buddy that moved down there and like his roommate or whatever. So it's us four, and we're shooting pool at like this like dive Nashville, outside of Nashville, Tennessee dive bar. Just like
$2 shots.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Like Bud Lights, like, $1.50 pitchers, like something just crazy. Like
smells like piss.
We're just giving the wings away. So at one point, two people out of the 4-person group are playing pool. I'm not now. So I'm at the bar. I'm just drinking a beer. And this woman, and like, I can't even say like she was a lady, this woman who clearly goes to that bar at 11:30 a.m.
Oh no.
And stays there till closing, right? She's just like, she's putting in the work. She's like, so where are you from? And I was just like, I just, from this was when I was living. So yeah, from Jersey. She's like, oh, and you just coming down here to visit? Or I'm just like, just a friend. He wanted us to come down here for New Year's. And, it can get really lonely. And dude, I swear, dude, I'm not, Jam. When I tell you like the clinch, dude, like the hook that this lady had to want to go home, like for her, like I don't know, like she wanted to go home with me or me to go home with her. She's still like, she's just talking, mumbled mouth. It's the type of woman that like, I don't know what happens to women when they become alcoholics. But some of them don't lose their teeth, but their like lips go inward or whatever. It's like they lose their gums or something. It's crazy. So like she's like kind of like that, and you can just tell she's got the beat up bags under her eyes from like decades of just drinking, and I'm just like, I'm just talking. And now I'm like finally like ready to hop off the bar because like all the other 3 people of the party are ready to leave. I forget what time. This had to be like 2 a.m. And I go, yeah, no, I'm just, I'm heading out, but it was nice talking to you. And then, dude, I swear to you, she had like the little, like the fish line things over her shoulder. Like that's how like her dress was like dressed up. Like, those pieces of string that go around your shoulders. She then unstrings, like she puts it down her arm. Like, like one of that, like, you're going home, and I'm just like, yeah, I gotta get, like, yeah, we're going, but it was nice talking, and I just fucking sped right out of there.
That's hilarious. Just some old fucking, yeah, you want it, dude. Me and my buddy we went to the beach like to swim in the ocean after work one day, and we were drinking like cides. Like alcoholic ciders, and this lady comes like paddling over on a fucking noodle, and she was clearly like in her mid-50s, and she was doing the same, dude. She was just throwing it. She was like, hey, when you guys, is that alcohol? Oh, nice, yeah. What do you got at parties? I'm visiting on my thing, and she's like, how old are you guys? And we're like in the 30s. She's like, yeah, me too. And, dude, me and my buddy still will cite that. Like we looked at each other. We just looked at each other like, on what planet, lady?
Oh, dude.
You too,
dude. Oh my god, let me tell you. So I'm friends with a couple of my neighbors, right, in this apartment complex. So me and my one buddy, we're like big sports guys. So we're actually watching the TV through the window. Like, so we're on my balcony, right? We're watching the TV that's in my apartment, like through the window, so we could chill outside. This is like last summer, so we can chill outside, listen to music, and like drink beers and shit, right? So my other buddy's there, and but he's also one of my neighbors. But this guy, dude, like he loved him to death, but he's like he's just in recovery now, but like raging alcoholic. Like he lives in an apartment, but like he like if you saw this guy in the street, you'd be like, oh, he's homeless. Like he is just a wreck, like from teeth down, just like awfulness. So he's hammered on my balcony, and then he goes, oh, by the way, I invited Wendy over, and Wendy is another neighbor that I've never, like, I don't want any, it's just like some, like, she, 20 years older than us. And just like, but he's just friends with this one buddy of mine who's an alcoholic. He's friends with all the neighbors because he never leaves his place. So he sees people walking by and just makes friends with them. And I'm just like, whoa, like, you just invited someone to my place with it. Yeah. So he's like, yeah, I just invited her over. Like, well, nothing. So I was like, no, let's all. So we all go back downstairs to his place. So luckily, then she comes downstairs, like, doesn't step a foot in my place, dude. The next day, it's me, him on his patio, and my other buddy, right? So all of a sudden, all three of us are talking. There's some like dead air, and I go to him. I was like, hey, listen, I'll just use it. Like, hey, listen, Mike, not for nothing. Just could you like give me a little heads up? Let me know that you're inviting someone over instead of just like inviting people over to my place. Gem, to this day, me and my other buddy talk about this. He looks at me dead in the eyes and goes, I would never do anything like that. And I then just turned my head 20 degrees and looked into the abyss and my other buddy's just looking at me, looking into nothingness, just gobsmacked. I was like, I couldn't believe, I was like, what did I just, I would never, on my mother's life, I would never do something like that.
You never gotta worry.
Yeah. I fucking like, I was flabbergasted. And so we always talk about that to this day. And there was another time. It was us three and another friend, right? So Mike, the alcoholic dude, me, my one buddy Alex, and another buddy. We're at like a VFW, right? Because like this VFW is like cheap ass drinks, just cheap drinks, and the girl behind the counter at the VFW is just this really old, like she's this old fucking lady, right? Like just 55 years old, but like she's like, hey, how you guys doing? Everything, like, oh, she's like complimenting us on our looks, just like fun and shit. Like, so all of a sudden she like gives us our drink. She's ready to go like tend to the other fucking patrons or whatever and whatever. All of a sudden, dead air again, and Mike just goes, I'd hit that. It's just like, what the fuck are you doing, dude? Like, what the fuck? I'd hit that. It's just like, oh my god, dude. It's just this like fucking, like, she was like that slug from Monsters Inc. Mike Lebowski. Yeah.
Yeah, that picture of that fucking monster on Twitter, remember?
On Twitter, monster.
It was like Gorlock the Destroyer.
That was one of the funniest things I ever seen. I don't think that's real though. There's no way that they had
It is.
No, they had to enhance it, like make her look bigger or something.
Nope.
A fisheye lens.
I watched a clip from it.
They really got her.
Insane.
They got them all sandwiched in there.
Oh yeah, dude, it's insane.
Does she sound like, hey, how's it going?
Yes.
Can you pull a clip? Can we watch that before we end this?
Yeah. What Gorlock? What is that? What is that reference from though? I didn't know what the reference was.
I think it's from Futurama.
Dude. I type in Gorlock and it fills in the Destroyer podcast. That's the #1 search.
Whoever made that tweet is a legend.
Yeah.
Gorlock, the Destroyer podcast. You're right. Been enjoying this podcast. Great takes from Ashley, Rachel, Gorlock, the Destroyer, and Tiffany. I feel bad for Gorlock. Oh, dude, there is a clip. It's 15 seconds. Oh, there's a fifth girl.
Oh, there's a fifth one?
Dude, I feel bad for this girl. They like, it's like one of these things. It's not. Oh, she's doing her hair. Also, by the way, I don't think that's a girl. That's a guy, by the way. Right?
What, the Gorlock?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's 100% a guy.
Oh, what is going on then in this podcast? What podcast
I have
is
no
this?
clue.
This is a weird podcast.
I don't know. Everyone has been talking about it, but I've never seen it. It looks like
It looks like, hey guys, you're awesome because you're guys. So here's a bunch of dumb floozies.
Yes.
To prove a point. Yeah. Dude, how many people
It's
are
like Fresh and Fit, but for like younger.
How many of those podcasts exist now, dude? When one thing gets popular, people jump on that train.
Hopping on it, yeah.
My God.
It makes sense because like Fresh and Fit are like they're in like their late 30s, so
they're old news.
It makes sense that like people of a younger generation would do the same thing for younger people.
All right, I'm gonna just watch this one clip. It's 15 seconds.
Hi, I'm Kiko.
I know because I was just looking and like there's
I go
no
to
real
UCSB and I also
short
bartend.
clips. This thing's like an hour long.
Yeah, they had Jabba the Hutt voice over the.
Oh,
that's a good one. I like that. That's smart.
Gorlug.
He Jajuba Bluba Diba. Huh. All right. Oh, you got anything else, man? Is that it?
I saw. Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Yeah, this is episode 70. It's been like, jeez, has it been? It's been over. No, it's been a little over a year. A year and like 3-4 months. I've been doing this fucking MMD thing now. Shit.
70.
Going nowheres.
Gorlock the Destroyer.
Yeah, Gorlock the Destroyer has more views within one 15-second clip. Yeah, maybe one day I won't be eating Triscuits and then, it will go somewhere. But not on my life.
Just you should invite Gorlock.
I should actually. I should find. Nah, dude, I'm done. I hate invites. I hate it. I'm gonna get a receptionist or something. Fuck that, dude. I hated it. I just hate it. Like,
why?
Because like you make the professional email like, hey man, I have a podcast. This is what it's about. I would really like for you to become, and then no one replies, and then you make like a fucking like one like that's honest. It's like, hey bro, you want to come on the fucking show? And then people are like, oh, I don't know, like what's it like about? It's like, oh dude, just you want to come on or not? Like I can't do the whole. I can't do the X's and O's. I hate like I'm not doing practice. Just put me in the game, all right? I don't have time for this. We're talking about practice. We're talking about practice, motherfucking practice, man. Fuck that shit. Put me in, coach. I'm ready to play. All right. You got nothing. You got nothing, right?
I don't think so.
All right.
I think that's. I'm trying to think, but I can't really think of nothing now.
You go guts.
I got nothing.
We're gonna name this episode Nothing.
Nothing.